they provide inventions and they have innovations for their clients from different industries. And in this case, actually there's a big issue in this company, which is to attract and retain a highly skilled experts in their company. So to elaborate, let's look at the two questions in this case study. The first one is the organizational factors that have contributed to scientific growth and the ability to retain an expert workforce. And the second one is the problems that might arise over time in this type of organizational context. So in order to analyze these two questions, we're going to use a SWOT. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the strengths. But the first one, as you can see, is the different industries. As mentioned before, this company doesn't only work on single aspects. Instead, they work for clients from different industries. For example, they have clients from engineering, manufacturing, and like pharmaceutical industries. So it is actually very broad. And the second one is the diversity of the workforce. Like you mentioned, that they have 19 nationalities, and the experts are actually, they have different ages, they have different expertise, and they have different experience. And the third one is the skilled and expert workforce. The recruitment of this company, actually they hire people, either have PhD degrees or they have expertise in different areas. So actually they form a knowledge community in this company. And then the fourth one is the new inventions and innovations. They have inventions and innovations for their clients, and they create values for the community. And the next one is the interdisciplinary projects. As we said, they have experts who work in different fields, and they not only have to work individually, they also have to work as a team. So it is very important that they can work with each other from different fields, and they can help each other for the same purpose in the same project. And the next one is the flexibility and authenticity. Actually, in this company, you might know that they don't have specific dress code and they don't have fixed working hours. They get to apply the projects they want to work on, and they can choose their co-workers. So it is actually very flexible working environment. It actually helps this company to attract and retain the people, the experts in their company. Okay, so to proceed, my group member will talk about the weakness.
Hi, everybody. So I'm going to present first a big weakness, then the opportunities, and finally the risks in order to analyze the case. The weakness that we find is performance management, because the performance management is based on financial. So they change the structure in order to solve a financial problem, and then they create the performance management. So the performance management is more related with money and with income in the company than the really performance of the people. Then they don't have career paths, so the people inside the company, they will be in the same position for all the time. So they don't feel any motivation to improve their work, because if I work or I don't work, my position is going to be the same. And finally, the recruiting and the selection process as a weakness, because it's really, really tough to be in that community. And that also makes a lot of problems to have all the resumes inside of the company. So the selection and the recruitment area is like a weaknesses. As an opportunities, we have the rotation skill, because once the person has more knowledge, that person it's easy to go outside the company and to be in a better position. So the knowledge is going to be losing. The organization structure is flat. That is something good, but it's good when you are a small company, but when you are a bigger company, every time is more complicated. So you need to have a good structure in order to have order inside the company. And this company, the structure is more in a financial way. So if they have a financial requirement, they will change the structure, not focusing in the people or in the needs of the finance part. They don't have any recognition system, so the only recognition that they have is if you sell a project, I will give you a bonus, but that is only the recognition that they have. So if they have a big innovation or invention, they don't care. Only they care if you sell the project. And finally, the transparency, because all the communication is quite flexible and open, but that means that sometimes it's not too transparent. So if you want to be in one project, you need to send an email. And you will have your own groups inside the company, as well as you have the different power relations inside the company. So it's not quite transparent communication and the relations inside the company. And as a trick, we have the internal communication that everything is based on internet and email. So if you don't see your emails, you don't communicate in the company. So that is a big issue. And also the communication by emails is not quite effective because not everybody can understand the message in the same way. I mean, 19 nationalities, you have different ways to communicate, and it's not the written communication they accurate. They don't have a IT infrastructure that supports all the knowledge inside the company. They only have the email, so that is not the enough infrastructure in order to share knowledge. They don't have knowledge exchange database. They have knowledge, they exchange the knowledge, but only by emails or if you work in a project. Then is the way that you are going to have that tacit knowledge sharing. But if you are in another project and you have a specific question, you don't have any source to look for that knowledge. And finally, the knowledge is more as an individual. That is the same as the opportunity. The person leaves, the knowledge is leaving the company. So the company is not maintaining inside the company. So that one is the second question. And if we do quite a big summary, is the strength is the organizational culture, that everything stays in the organization. And the people belong to the organization because they belong to the knowledge community. And then they do tacit knowledge because only when you are inside the company you know how to behave in the company. And the weaknesses are that the knowledge is not transferred in a regular basis. The transfer is only as an informal, and you lose the knowledge inside